Hi, hello, I am Little Ginge, aka Hope, and welcome back to another speed build video in the lovely Lilypad Manor Park. Today we're going to be building the first half of our Savannah habitat, which will be home to giraffes, zebras, ostriches and warthogs. The second half will contain African elephants, but that is the next episode, so look forward to that. There's a little sneak peek in the live tour that we do later on. All the footage from today's speed build was taken from a stream over on Twitch, and my handle on Twitch is twitch.tv/littleginge with 2 underscores. And yeah, both this stream and the elephant stream will be my next 2 videos. And then I have decided from now on that Lilypad Manor will be continuing to be built over here on YouTube instead of doing streams, just because my computer can't really handle streaming and recording all in one go. Plus I think it would be nice to divvy up the content a bit more, so on Twitch I'm doing different content to what I'm doing over here on YouTube. And so on Twitch what I'm going to be doing is building a brand new franchise zoo, because I've never done that before and I think I'd like the challenge of trying to build a really nice zoo from the ground up, basically. The footage, it means also the footage for these speed builds will be a bit smoother. There'll be less like jumping around where people come in and ask what I've been doing, and so I go off and explain the whole place, and so it'll just overall be very nice. But don't you worry, Lilypad Manor won't be going anywhere and it will still be right here on YouTube. But if you wanted to come join me on Twitch and see what the franchise zoo we are doing is like, then please feel free. I'd like to see you there. Like I said, it is twitch.tv/littleginge with 2 underscores. Now, to the actual speed build. You can see me, I built this lovely big dome for the giraffe house. This is the main idea that I had for this habitat. I wanted a really nice big giraffe habitat that the guest could go into and actually view like the giraffes and other animals like sleeping. I thought that would be a really nice little moment, but I also wanted people to be able to do that for the rhino habitat that we built in the last episode as well. So you can see I've added windows onto the side of that dome. And I wanted originally to have like a building in the middle of them both that connected them. But I was really struggling to build that. So I actually ended up cutting out in the middle of this, me trying to build this building to the point where I took a break in the stream and then came back and decided to do what we did in the end. But yeah, I'm really proud of this building. I think it turned out really nice. The like earth tone colours, I think they all meld, that's not a word, like mould together well, and keeps the whole theme of the African kingdom all as one, which is quite good. Here's my cut. Here it is, the end of the break, and I built this building and then deleted it all because I decided I'd realised what I wanted to do, and here's me explaining it to everyone on stream. And so basically I wanted these 2 domes and then further back a track ride, like the entrance to the safari jeep tour, and so that's going to be a 3rd little dome further back, but it's only like a half dome for the entrance and exit of the vehicles. And so we'll end up doing some nice like statues or something in the middle of those 2 walkways to sort of separate the paths and make them look all nice, because currently they're very empty. And then it's just, here's me building the like railings for inside the giraffe house so people don't go throwing themselves over the edge into the habitat with the giraffes while they're trying to have a lovely little sleep. But I still wanted that up close and personal feeling, and so being in their like actual house, and as the giraffes stand up, I think they're a little bit taller than the giraffes, so you are looking down on them, but I think that's quite a cool feeling instead of being like these massive creatures being really high above you and you're having to look up at them. You're actually looking down on them, and they make us seem a bit more normal, maybe. I don't know. Giraffes are such weird animals, very beautiful animals, but such like alien looking animals. It's insane. And so they're quite funny, quite funky looking. And so I'm just adding oh my god, the words. I'm just adding a staff entrance there, and also a big lake that will be both for the this savannah habitat. I keep saying giraffes, but obviously there's more than giraffes in there. but the giraffe is like, I guess, the main animal in there that will be shared between the giraffes and the elephant habitat. Obviously, as the elephant needs quite a bit of water. And so here's me making the entrance. Luckily, the way that domes are built in this game, it's relatively easy to add like entrances, which is quite good. And then me just sorting out what animals I wanted, because I knew I wanted the giraffes and the zebras, but I wasn't sure what other animals I would like with them. But in the end, we chose the common warthog and the common ostrich, both very cute and like different animals than the other two, I guess. Well, they're all different animals, obviously. They're not all similar, but they are very nice. So I spent a bit of time sorting that out. Here's have a look at my meerkats. Can't remember why I was looking at my meerkats, but we did. Here's a check up on them. And again, although the paths are already sort of standing on their own, I wanted to make sure they looked like they would be standing on their own. And it's annoying how long this staff path is, but it was the only way I could figure out how to do it. I probably could have made like a tunnel to hide it away a bit more, but I think that's fine. It does the job, really. And then decorating the entrance to their house a bit more as all the animals walk in after being quarantined. They're very pretty. And luckily the giraffe, even the tallest giraffe, I think the male came in first, which is the tallest one, fit underneath the platform, so all of the animals can actually like hide underneath the platform if they wanted. And here's me struggling with the track ride. I've done the track ride like twice now, and I for some reason every single time forget how the like track airlocks work. But you have to build an entrance and an exit for the track airlock, and then it will just snap into it. But I completely forgot that, and so I had to like pause and Google it and be like, oh my god, what do I do? But I sorted it out in the end. Said hello to an ostrich. Love that. And then here's me just getting the general like feeding stuff for all the animals and making sure they're all okay, and putting all the enrichment items down. Like I think I said this, I struggle a bit with big open habitats because I'm not sure how to make them look as nice as I can picture in my head. But I think we managed it in the end. I think it looked alright. And here's me I've seen people try and hide the mud boxes and the foraging boxes, but I don't know how they do it. And I tried to do the same for the track as well, for the track ride, but I couldn't do it in this clip. But in the second clip, I did have a Google and figure it out, so I did manage to at least hide the track. I don't think I was able to hide the foraging box or the like mud bath as easily, which is kind of annoying. I'd like to be able to like hide them into something, but then also I think the animals struggle to use them then sometimes. And so here's me faffing about with the track ride some more, trying to get it so it's up on a different level, sort of up higher than the animals, but it just didn't like me. The track ride really didn't like me. It took me far too long to figure it out. So because like the first half of this is a stream, and then the second half of it is something I added to off stream because I was getting I think it was a bit of a late stream, and so I didn't have as much time, and so I finished it off before coming back for the elephants in the next stream, which was fun. Lots of these classic savannah animals, classic savannah trees, like the big, like, are they acacia ones? They might be. And then some palm trees around the water. The giraffes got fed. Warthog using a sprinkler. This giraffe had its head stuck in a tree, but he was loving life, so just left him to it. And then my computer was having a bit of a struggle, so I was having to turn all the graphics down because otherwise it sounded like it was going to explode. But again, that was because I was recording and streaming all on top of playing a quite intensive game with all like the pieces I've got in it, because this is quite a big zoo. So I need to work on my rock work really. Like I enjoyed doing it, and I think other people doing it look really nice, but I need to like work on it more. But we can do that throughout this series with more and more habitats as time goes on. I've experimented a bit more in the elephant one with some rocks, so hopefully we will be able to do it, which will be fun and good. And here is me building the Jeep dome, I guess. I wasn't sure whether to use the same glass or experiment with some of the other glass, but I just went with what I knew And so I wanted it to stand out a bit more, so I used the teal colour to keep it, like, knowing it was separate from the other two habitats, and it wasn't a habitat, it was something different, but still coordinate with them all. And so I used the teal and the light green, and I think it looks very nice. And so here's what I mean about like a half dome. I like kept the section out so the ride would be able to come in and out. I'm not entirely sure how or if it will be a big loop round and where the big loop will come round from, because I didn't quite plan that. I just planned it to go through the rides and then also through the lions when we get there. So we shall see. We shall see. And here's where I decided to change this whole habitat, because I did not like what I had done. And so I wanted to add a bit more variation, add a bit of a height in the middle, and then add even more rocks. And of course the lovely grass that I always use. Well, I always use it around the rocks instead of just on grass, so it's my rock grass, even though it doesn't make sense that grass grows on rocks, but it does in my head, so I kept it. I had to smooth it out in the end because when I was checking the accessibility of all the animals, some of them weren't able to actually climb up it, which was a bit annoying. So I was like, well, I've made it smooth enough that you should be able to. I wasn't sure if it hadn't updated yet or what, but I was trying my best. Yeah, this is what I mean. So I had to like smooth it all out so it was able to all turn blue. I probably should just let it play and it would have sorted it out, but who knows. It looks alright in the end. It's just like a bit of an area that gets worn down by the animals, and then doing a bit of path terrain colouring to make the track of the Jeep look real. And so yeah, I'll probably end the voiceover here and just let you watch the rest of the time lapse. I will then go to an in-person little tour, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I shall see you very soon. Hello, and welcome to the live tour where we are in game to give you a little tour of the habitat we have just built. I'm gonna have to stay from like this angle because sneak peek over there, the elephant habitat has been built, but you have not seen that video yet. It was a stream I did during the week. But yeah, I thought I would just want to give you a little overview of the place. This is Deborah with a little grab ball. Hello, pal. Enjoying that? He's having some fun. She's having some fun. And then we've got lots of warthogs over here. We've got some warthog babies. They're having a little swim. Very cute. Very cute. Hello, little piggies. Very adorable. I'm glad I added lots of warthogs. They seem to all be really enjoying it. Like, they all have drinks. I love how giraffes drink. Look how stupid that looks. They're so long. They're so long, they have to bend. Lots of bending. And then we've got ostriches, and then this lovely big dome giraffe house that we built. There's no one having a sleepy sleeps at the moment. No one having a sleeps. There is guests up here. They can walk around. I need to add an education board up here, but I think I'd have to add 4, so maybe it's good that we didn't. And then there's, oh, they've just had some food. Very cute, very nice. Well, and hopefully you have enjoyed this video. So the look at them bugging out a bit, but they're having a lovely time. The guests are loving it. They can see everything very well. I've added in lots of rocks and stuff. I struggle with big habitats that don't, like, I don't have a specific aim for, but I think it's turned out well, and I think I do very much enjoy it. And hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please feel free to give the video a like, and if you would like to subscribe for more Planet Zoo content, please do. I'd love to have you around, and so in the meantime, I shall see you in the next video. Have a lovely time. We shall see you very soon. Oh, bye bye.